The first principle we want to cover is adhesion. Adhesion is the preeminent principle in the 5 that we're going to cover today. Adhesion simply is sticking to your opponent. Pretend you've got Velcro on, boom, you're stuck to him. With that close adhesion, stuck to him all the way, you can monitor and control him. You cannot control someone unless you're making good contact with them. You can apply adhesion strategically as part of the fight strategy. Head to foot, top to floor. When you're standing up with him, when you've taken him down, you're stuck to him. You can apply it tactically. Your weapons, instead of hitting and bouncing off, will hit, stick, so that you can then flow through with other things. We're going to start with strategic adhesion. Give you an example of a technique which allows me to adhere to my opponent from the get-go till the follow-up. It's called inside elbow. Let me show you. As he fires a straight left, what I want to do is I want to get in on him. I want to stick to him, but I've got to run the gauntlet. So I use block right. 1, 2. This is sticking to him right away. It'll track down. It won't come off. 1, 2. Then I fold to here, and then I start sliding down his arm. It's important that you hit with the point of the elbow. If I hit him too low, and he folds forward from this, he'll clothespin my elbow. Put you in a lot of pain. The objective is to put him in pain. Slide down the arm, hit. Checking this arm, I'm sticking here. This is all stuck to him. This is sticking to him. Now I'm going to slide and stick to him again. This arm, I'm not hitting him and floating over here. Hitting him in the face. Still hanging on to him with this leg now. I grab the flesh, pull him around, take him down, and I'll crush his legs at this point. Once more, block right, slide in and strike using the point of the elbow. Push across his face, latch hold here. This allows me to protect myself from even that arm. All I've got to do is turn it around. When you grab, you don't use your thumb. Grab whatever material. No material, guy's in a tank top, has an arm. He doesn't have an arm. Forget that, but we'll get anything anyway. Grab hold of flesh, pull him around. Let me show you from the other side, Jim. Now that you can visualize what I was doing the other way, I'm going to slide in. Strike with the point of the elbow, step off and hit. This should be a glancing blow that rattles his cage. Grab this, pull it, turn him, force him down, quickly follow him up. My leg is stuck to him. Dropping down can ruin his ankles. Shoot in, weave into his hair, clamp down. I'm adhering from here. Staying here, use my elbow as a fulcrum, pull it up. Can add more pain using a natural lever for the nose. The bridge of the eyes would work. But the nose is more fun. Then you can do whatever you want. Once I weave in, pull this to here, you can follow him up any way that you prefer. You could take him back over with his legs wrenched under you. He'd be in a lot of trouble. We're going to do this again from this angle. Remember what we were doing from the front side. As Jim throws the punch, I slip in and I hit. Glance across the face, latch hold. I have to use 2 hands, but I want to trap this leg, drive him down to the floor. I'll show you this in a minute, but I'm crushing his back legs here. I hit him weaving into the hair. Latch, pull up. You can add all kinds of things to control him. If he really becomes a problem from here, you can kick this leg out, or this arm. Now you can stomp on whatever you wish. A lot of things are going on here. So let me show you what happens to the legs. Put Jim on here. Change your angle just a bit. All right. Put your left foot forward, please. Thank you, toward me. That'll work. Got him in here, and I take him down. When I pull him down, watch how his legs twist. If I drop straight down, pull my leg out of the way so that you can see. I'm going to break that ankle. But I want to climb up. Again, adhesion is what we're trying to do. Stick here, crush. Shoot into here. Pull his head back. I may not reach around here. I could have no hair. What I can do is I can grab this and pull him around. I can shoot in here, push, pull him back this way. So I've got his head wrenching in this direction, got this fulcrum set right here. Pull into here. Free chiropractic adjustment with every behavior modification. Okay? Once more, we'll do it from here. I slide in 1, 2, block right. I'm going to move in at the same time, sticking to him, striking with the elbow. Now this one here, you want a very acute angle on the elbow. Just think of styling your hair. The Indonesians actually are so good at elbows that they break them down into ranges. we think about elbows as having just one range, short range. But for the Indonesians, no. You have a long range, you have a mid-range, and you have a short range. Long range, I'm out here. You can see the distance. Mid-range, I'm going to be closer. They move inside and hit. Around here. Move inside and hit. Close range, guy comes up to grab this girl. Just this. Very close. Right in here. Then you can use your arm for other things. But the point is you want to keep it tight. This is not an elbow. This is a forearm. You can still hit him here. You can hit him with a point, but it must be tight. I slip inside his punch. Keep a very tight elbow. My arm is out here. I'm not going to get him into the point. Shoot across the face. Glancing through. Gives me far enough to reach behind him. Drive him to the deck. Stomping on this. Stepping in. Bounce it down. Back up. Pull on the nose. Reach around. I can do this with one arm. I have my fulcrum right here. My lever right here. If it's too strong, add two. You've seen adhesion on a strategic level. In the last technique, I stuck to him high and low. Early fight to end. From the time we were up till the time I took him down, I was sticking to him. Now I want to show you an example of adhesion on a tactical level, where adhesion is occurring with your personal weapons. Gus? I want to show you a technique that doesn't use adhesion. Extremely strong. Very good technique. Effective, but has no adhesion. Gus throws a right haymaker. I step in and I hit him in here. Hit him in the groin, hit him in the face. Very effective. I'm slapping him around quite a bit. But see the gap that exists between Gus and I? There's no adhesion here. Showing equally effective technique. This time we're going to use the elbow, double hand collapse into it. He throws the haymaker. I step in. I hit him with the elbow. Now I can hack him up here. It's called a hacksaw. Hit him in here. Hyperextend this arm so it's not a threat to fold on me. Hyperextend it, swing it out of the way, take it down. Now I've got all the targets available to me for whatever I wish. Let's look at the hacksaw for a second. The hacksaw that you saw me use was done to two targets. One, up here, requires a very loose hand, must be relaxed. You want to grind in. Because I'm hitting a small target, not very wide, I only need travel from here to here. When I hit his ribs, I'm traveling from about here to here. Let me explain the difference. What I'm not doing is taking this and moving along this line. I'm moving like a snow plow. The plow's blade is at an angle, goes forward, the snow is cast off to the side. That plow starts doing this with a blade, vehicles are going to be knocked off both sides of the road. So it goes forward. If I was cutting a particular material, wood, metal, it's called a hacksaw because I must exert downward energy with forward motion. The person you hit, the target you hit, should do most of the moving. I'm inside here and I hit Gus. I don't do this. I do that. I move my target just as a snowplow. The beauty of the tactical approach is it maintains contact. Again, what's an important element? Position. Here, my hand is positioned to strike. I'm keeping my opponent near. I can monitor and control. This is strategic adhesion. Tactical, strategic. Going to swing him around, take him down. The elbow strike deliberately does not knock him away. If I do this, I might knock him back. What I want is a good solid shot to the body that positions, hyperextends, swing him around. Let me show you from the other side. Going to move in here. As he throws the haymaker, I'm going to step in, striking with the elbow, hacking into the neck, hacking to the body. Maybe you don't want to hit him up here. Maybe you just want to go for this. One, hack through, hyperextend, swing it. His leg pops out, it's not a problem. Pull him down on this side. Press into him with your knees. Now we're using seating, a principle we'll cover shortly. Gus? One more time from the same angle. He fires, hit him. Hack in here, hyperextend the arm, swing, take him down. Now I'm right on top of him, can do whatever I want. Tactical adhesion ties back to something we were talking about earlier, position. Remember in pool, you have to look beyond the one shot, dropping the ball in the pocket. What you want to look for is the same thing accomplished pool players do. And that is to make more shots, to run the table. Where the cue ball ends up after the shot is as important, if not more, than the shot itself. Indonesian fighters know this. They practice it, they work on it. But it does seem to be an element that's lost in many of the modern martial arts. Let me show you how we do tactical adhesion with the legs. We have a particular kick we call a flip kick, because the foot sort of flips to the target, versus a round kick. The round kick is very good, but it is designed to be practiced where you hit and come back. Whether you hit and come back like this, or hit and come back like this. The flip kick, on the other hand, is designed to grind in. Maintains contact, drives down. I hit him with a flip kick, I line up, my leg stays stuck to him. I'm able to press, move in. Now I'm going to use this natural lever, the second lever, pull him down. Again, I'm adhering. Now I'm using tactical adhesion right here. I'm going to use this as my arm bar. Here's my fulcrum, my lever. Just drive him right down. One more time. I line up in here, grind in. Take this, pull it back. Using tactical adhesion, he's thrust against this. My whole body sticks to him strategically. Here I'm using it tactically. Here, as part of the fight strategy, strategically. Let me give you one word of warning, though. In any fight situation, it's not wise to stick to your opponent when there are other threats or potential threats around. If I think, for example, he has a buddy, and I spend too much time following him all the way to the ground, and his buddy comes at me from behind, I've lost the fight. Be aware of your environment, use it where it's useful, dispense with it when it's not. Let me show you the next part. We're going to move from adhesion now into whiplash.